Are you looking for a viable alternative to Bitcoins and wondering what altcoins are? Then you are in the right place. In fact, in this article we are going to define what altcoins are, where they originate, what their functionality is, and how they can be purchased on online sites. We live in a time when investor interest in cryptocurrencies is growing steadily and is set to increase further. If you are interested in trading the value of altcoins or buying them, this is the guide for you. Altcoins, what are they? As you surely know, Bitcoins, as ultra pumped up as they are in the press, are not the only cryptocurrency in existence, quite the contrary. There are actually more than 5,000 cryptocurrencies in circulation, each with its own features and functionality. Let's open an etymological parenthesis on altcoins. The word is nothing more than an acronym derived from the terms alternative and coin. In other words, altcoins are alternative cryptocurrencies to Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Ripple, all belong to the large altcoin family. Altcoins appeared on the market a full 2 years later than Bitcoin, in 2011. The success of Bitcoins has greatly contributed to the development of altcoins themselves. In terms of operation, they have a similar mechanism to Bitcoin, and each was generated for the purpose of solving and improving some of Bitcoin's shortcomings. Let's take an example. Bitcoin exchanges take a large amount of time to be processed, and usually this results in a high and inexpensive cost structure. For these reasons, some altcoins are designed to lower processing times and the fees themselves. In everyday financial news, it is common to read or hear about the alternating fortunes of various cryptocurrencies, between sudden price explosions and equally unexpected crashes. Bitcoin, in a sense, continues to headline and occupy much of the space reserved for cryptocurrencies, being by detachment the leading digital currency on the market. It seems pleonastic to reiterate that altcoin aims to compete with Bitcoin and, why not, to surpass it. In fact, the altcoin universe also includes numerous cryptocurrencies that are unknown and have appeared without causing too much hype, but have nevertheless managed to achieve an important position in the top cryptocurrency rankings. Most altcoins have simple reward tokens, reward mechanism through tokens, designed and engineered to work on certain and specific apps. Others, however, owe their fame and success to the blockchain technology they reference, such as Ethereum. Let us conclude this section by going over the main benefits of altcoins. A first benefit is given to the fact that these currencies are not influenced by any monetary authority that controls them, so they are decentralized. In addition, each altcoin is born with a specific goal or purpose, namely to try to bring value to Bitcoin. Another advantage is one related to innovation. Each altcoin includes details and technical peculiarities that Bitcoin failed to incorporate at the beginning. Finally, what allows altcoin to be attractive and competitive is the opportunity to offer a wide range of features. Altcoin pricing. The market value of altcoins has a strong dependence on the project. The same argument that can be made for the value of a company applies. It is the result of its fundamentals. An example is the various VeChain, Solana, and Polygon. It is not so easy to give a real assessment of the price of a cryptocurrency, as projects are usually difficult to analyze, but useful elements for making an analytical judgment can be provided by trading volume and capitalization. The price of altcoins can fluctuate depending on the interests of investors, or the ability of the company to promote the cryptocurrency, but also by the very power of the company that generated the token. Altcoins are listed in USD, US dollars, but to find out their value in euros, all you need to do is make a trivial conversion. If you want to see the quotation of altcoins directly in euros, we recommend visiting the well-known CoinMarketCap site. Altcoin forecasts. Let us now go through the possible predictions of this interesting cryptocurrency. First of all, if you have made up your mind to invest in altcoin, we remind you to select those that enjoy greater capitalization and stability. To determine this, you do not need to come up with anything too analytical. Just go to the specialized sites that offer charts and quotes. In this way you will be able to make an analysis of what has been the historical trend of the cryptocurrency. Buying altcoin could be an excellent investment choice, as it is certainly a fast developing sector and, more importantly, the price of altcoin shows greater growth margins than Bitcoin, for example. You don't have to own altcoin to get to good financial results. With online brokers you can trade contracts for difference, CFDs, either by investing upwards or downwards. This way you can trade altcoins without buying them. Mining altcoin. In this section we try to understand how you can mine, i.e., mine, altcoins. One of the most interesting aspects related to the world of cryptocurrencies is that which concerns their mining. Cryptocurrencies, in fact, can be created or generated through a process not too dissimilar to that provided for Bitcoins. Each virtual currency is created by an algorithm. Some cryptocurrencies use the same one, while others have their own. In general, The vast majority of mining programs allow a wide range of algorithms to be supported. The blockchain, as has already been explained at length, is nothing more than a kind of ledger in which the various transactions made by coin carriers, account holders, are transcribed. The transcription of transactions depends on the miners, that is, those who are in charge of mining cryptocurrencies. These provide their computers or a device to achieve the purpose. In return for the service, they get a certain amount of coin, which varies depending on the individual altcoin. For example, Litecoin provides 25 LTC, which is halved every 4 years, as a reward. To start mining altcoins, you need to remember that without owning a specific ad hoc device, or a PC with great computing power, you will not be able to make a real profit in cryptocurrencies. In fact, it is not enough to download the app on your cell phone to earn digital currencies and make the conversion with the current currency. It must be said that this mechanism varies from case to case, but for example, the one involving altcoins is among the most similar to Bitcoin. Another important aspect that should not be overlooked is the cost between the energy required to mine an altcoin and the price of the cryptocurrency itself. Usually, this ratio is not always advantageous for investors. In light of what has been said, in order to mine any altcoin it is necessary to register to a pool, that is, to a group of miners who receive blocks of exchanges to be encoded in the blockchain. Whether it is altcoin, Litecoin or any other cryptocurrency is not important, it is a necessary step and one that cannot be skipped. One advice we can give you is to register on one of the most secure and long-lived sites, so that you will not have any kind of problem related to reliability. Altcoin versus Bitcoin. In conclusion, what are the advantages of investing in altcoin? Is it a viable solution or are they simply a cheaper replica of Bitcoin? The first altcoin to enter the market was in 2011 and was called Namecoin, NMC. It was a cryptocurrency that aimed to decentralize domain name registration on the web and could also be used in place of a digital currency. Bitcoin and altcoin have always been closely related. Although they are distinguished by their own specific characteristics and peculiarities, they nevertheless have a positive correlation related to market trends. Whenever news comes out that leads to an increase or decrease in the market price of one, the other is affected in almost the same way. One exception that can be made concerns Ethereum, which is probably the only altcoin whose stated goal is to oust Bitcoin from the throne by riding the trend of decentralized finance. As for the other altcoins, these are content to carve out a small space for themselves in the cryptocurrency market and, not infrequently, are relatively short-lived projects.